This list has some of the best, some of the sweatiest players ever in FIFA Ultimate Team. Today, I'm going to be ranking them all, going through them from my opinion. I've been playing FIFA for over, I don't know how many years now. So I've used majority of these cards. Let's just get right into it. I'm not going to lie, this card, I probably used one of the least. So I'm going to put it in fun to use simply because this was, it looks like FIFA, like an old FIFA, bro. Like this is a proper OG FIFA. I'm actually going to be very, very honest here. I'm going to make another tier. And I'm going to call it didn't use, not to disrespect any of these cards, because I want to talk about the ones I really did use and rank them as fair as possible. So first card I'm going to leave there, Alessandrini, bro. I remember this card was literally insane. Like bro, this card with Martial, and I can't remember who else it was, but this was one of those years where the cheap French players were so meta. I'm going to put him in, I low-key want to start him in GOAT already, bro. Like he was unbelievable, man. He was unbelievable. I'm gonna keep him. I'm gonna keep it here for now. Fun to use for me is like a bit of a disrespect. I'm gonna make this like, nah, I'm gonna keep it how it is, but let's keep it like that. This card, the same thing, bro. This card was disgusting for a centre back, bro. I'm a United fan, so this card was like crazy to me. But as a centre back, oh my god, to have a card that good at a budget was incredible. I'm looking down this list now. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult. I'm actually going to change these rankings a little bit just because I feel like it's going to be very, very hard to rate them like this. So we're going to do it like that. We're going to keep it like that. And then what we're going to do is we actually make another tier, call it A+, because I think there were some cards that were just below S tier, and I'm going to look at everything, like overall card, how good they were, also for their price, man, for their value, and we can move some stuff. Bakayoko, same thing, man. I'm going to put him around the A tier right now with these two cards in terms of like him and Bailly were very similar in terms of cheap players, just insane, really, really good stuff. Oh my god, Butland, bro, this kid was annoying, bro. He was hella annoying to play against. This guy was like 7 foot, man. It was just really annoying to play against Butland. Good, but not as sweaty as these other ones. Definitely insane though. David Luiz. Okay, this card again, I'm gonna put in the B. It was still definitely a good card. Don't get me wrong. Card. It was definitely a good card, but it wasn't like I would say as good as Eric Bailly's card. From what I can remember. Oh, I forgot his name. I'm faded for that. I forgot his name. I remember playing this card though. It was insane. I forgot his name though. Don't hate me. Dembele, this one's a weird one to watch because it was a good card. Don't get me wrong, it was definitely a good card. But when I'm looking back at the OG nostalgia, this list is supposed to be the most OP cards. I'm not going to put the cards in there just because they're stats. I'm going to think about like their value as well in the market and how good they were. This is obviously the one to watch card. This was the first year of one to watch, I believe. It was a good card, don't get me wrong. It's definitely a good card, but I don't think it was as sweaty. Saying that it had a 5-star weak foot. 5-star weak foot, 5-star skills. I remember that was actually incredible. Di Natale. This was an interesting one again. I'm going to put it in the A tier. Basically, chat, when the cards had formations like this, that's when FIFA was at its very, very OG stage. So I remember this card being insane. Here we are. We're our first S player. I don't even think this one's debatable. Doumbia was incredible. This card was one of my all-time favorite, bro. You're going to get to it. I see a barber on the bottom right, but Doumbia for now is my S tier player. He was insane, bro. I actually remember the nightmares I used to have, bro. When I used to have Doumbia, Gervinho, and Ibarbo, that was like probably my peak FIFA fun. Like that was unbelievable. El Shaarawy, he was very good. I didn't use him as much. The reason I want to put him in the A tier was the fact that he was silver, and back then in FIFA you could actually have silver tournaments, so they were hella fun to play, man. And that was one of those cards where I think he was just really fun to use, man. Really fun. Let's keep going. I don't remember using it. Oh no, this card was pretty good as well. It wasn't as good as like the Ibarbo and the Doom, but it was good though. I'll keep it in the A. S-Wine, I'm going to put this again in the A. I'll probably move some cards. So let's go through here and see if anything's in the S tier, A+ tier. I think Bailly, just considering the price of Bailly, I'm going to put him in the A+. Bakayoko he wasn't as good as Kante or Ramirez. I'm going to keep it like this. Low-key, I have to put this in the A+, bro. I think I'm going to leave it at that. S1 was pretty good. I'm going to move some cards around. Di Natale, don't get me wrong, his card was good, but the way I'm looking at this wasn't just how good their card is, but how good their card was compared to their price and just their base card. Like Doumbia, for example, if you look at him now, it looks like an average card, but in-game was incredible. Bro, this Eto card, he's low-key. He's not S tier, but for me, he was one of my favorite cards to use, so I'm putting him in S. I am putting him in S. Like, this card for me is like, it's a good card, but look how good the stats are. I don't really look at it. I don't want to look at these cards like that. I don't want to look at those cards like that. This card, again, it was a good card, but nothing crazy in terms of, like, I'm talking about the most OP broken cards. You guys know where I'm coming from? I'm not saying these cards aren't good, but I'm going to leave them there. Jovino, again, goes in the S tier, bro. Nah, you know, okay. I want to put him in the A+, but then I think it's disrespectful of Eto there and not Jovino. Bro, Jovino's card was terrible. He had 69 shot, but he was so good to use. When he got that move to Roma and a Barber got that move, insane duo, insane. Gomez, same thing with Bailly. Very, very similar. Very, very good, very solid card. Wasn't too much money. Brilliant card. Freddie Guarin, bro. This is bringing back the memories. This guy was one of the first members of the Hullet Club when he got his inform card. Insanely all-rounded, man. Probably S10 midfielder. I ain't gonna lie, bro. In FIFA, again, you guys gotta remember, if you guys play this, you'll know the cards don't look great. They were insane. Chat, this is my favorite ever FIFA card. Nothing comes close. Nothing comes close to a Barbo's. Barbo was my favorite FIFA card. The man was incredible. If you guys ever used him, it was the best FIFA card I've ever used in terms of, for that stat, he was unbelievable. He was actually broken. I think the card was legit broken. Zlatan, I never got my hands on this card. I'm going to leave him in the didn't use simply because I don't think he belongs on this list. Like, looking at a team of the year, Zlatan, like, he's obviously an S-tier player, but it's obvious he's 96 rated. You know what I mean? He's not going to be shit. Like, so I'm going to leave him out. Kante, same thing, man. Disgusting card, but 92 rated. I'm not going to really include him in my. This is more my underrated, broken kind of player list. That's why I'm leaving some of these cards out. I think it's fair to leave Dembele out as well. Actually, no, I will keep him here. No, I'll just keep him there. Kent, I think he goes in the S tier, bro. The guy had 99 pace, chat. He was so broken. For me, a super sub, he had 5-star weak foot as well. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Goes in there for sure. Didn't use these cards, but Silver ones did not use them. This player was really good. I forgot who he linked to. He had a super link. I think it was Dybala. Was it Dybala? It might have been Dybala. He had like no, it couldn't. I think so. Obviously, Dybala's Argentinian. I can't remember. It might have been Dybala when Dybala was a silver. But this card linked to Dybala really well, whoever it was. I think it was. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. So I'm going to keep him in the A tier. He was okay. Nothing great. I'm going to keep him in the B tier. It was okay. I mean, the card was good, but I think it was more for the link. Mendy's a really, really good card. We'll put him in the A star again. I didn't use this card. Ogbonna, I can't remember using Ogbonna. I played FIFA back in the day, but I was so young, so I can't remember. I'm pretty sure this Pascal was like an A. Ooh, Ramirez. This is an interesting one. I would say the Ramirez was like the OG version of Bakayoko. I'm going to really, really go rogue here and put him in the S tier though, because bro, his 88 pace as a CDM in FIFA, unbelievable. Like, honestly, unbelievable. I'm going to keep him there, bro. I loved pace as a pace merchant. Remy as well was one of those cards I loved using, and I'm going to put him in the A+. He probably wasn't as good as that, but I'm going to keep him there. Royce. Oh, this was a good card. This was a really good card. Again, I'm going to put in the A+. Very solid card. Nothing wrong with him. Okay. Smalling and Bailly were very similar. I low-key want to put him in the S tier. He was so disgusting in FIFA. It was crazy. He was actually broken. But I'm going to leave the S for a very, very superior bunch of people. I'm going to keep him in the A+ for now. Son. Oh, you know what? I know what. This kind of card I would put it normally in the didn't use, like that kind of category. This isn't even didn't use. This is just irrelevant. I'm going to keep it in the NA for now. But this Son card was one of my favorite, and I believe it was the first player of the month card. It was disgusting, bro. I used that shit all year long. It was incredible. It was incredible. I can't remember using this card, if I'm honest with you. Walker, low-key, man, he kind of has to be... Okay, he probably could be S tier, but I think I've got a lot of similar defenders. I'm going to keep them all in the A+. They're all good. I'm going to keep them in the A+. They're nothing... Like, they're very good, but S tier for me are those broken cards that don't even match their stats. That's how I'm keeping the S tier. Varane as well, definitely could be S tier, but I'm leaving all these players similar in the A+. I think they're very, very good, but these cards are for the broken ones that are just unbelievable. Theo Walker's a perfect example. I wish they gave his normal card because I think that was still an S tier, also broken, but I'm going to keep that there. Like, that Walcott card, just the acceleration you had. Pace was so meta back then. Like, you're noticing a lot of these players have high pace. Guarin was just one of those OG favorites, so I have to keep him there, but I can't remember how good this player was. I'm going to keep him in the B. And I think this is, I forgot his name as well. Way, I forgot his name, but yeah, this one was weird because it's a silver, bro. Just considering its pace, 96 of the silver. Again, I never really used it, but I'm gonna put it in the A tier because I remember this card being an absolute legendary just based on what it is. But yeah, that's gonna be my little tier list. I'd love to do more videos like this. Let me know if you guys like this down in the comments. If you have a specific tier list, make sure to link it to me down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think of my list. I'm sure I'll get some feedback, probably negative, about my list. Right now it's 1 in the morning I'm making this, so it's kind of just a random list I put together based on the cards I saw. Honestly, not a terrible list. I think looking back, there's definitely some things I could move, but this was kind of my first go, just giving my thoughts. If I really tried and looked through it, I'm sure some of them would change. I'm sure you guys have different opinions. For me, this isn't the best players. These are like kind of my favorite players based on a tier list. Like the S tier all have some sort of memory of playing with them in FIFA, and I really enjoy those cards. So YouTube, you guys know the drill. Drop a like on the video. Catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.